up, world? Welcome back to Radical Investors, where we talk about stocks, crypto, NFTs, and all the ways how to get to the money. I'm Wasu.
I'm Hamed.
And today we're giving you guys an update on Time Wonderland.
Let's go.
Hey guys, if it's your first time here at Radical Investors, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Here at Radical Investors, we give you alpha, we give you commentary, we give you everything that you need to know in order for you to make great radical business trades, great radical stock trades, crypto trades, everything that you need to make that millions of dollars. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, guys.
Yeah, quantum gains is what we're about on this channel, 10x minimum. So if that's something you guys like, bless that subscribe button.
Yes, so let's get into the video. Time Wonderland. You guys know, if you've been watching our channel for any number of time, we have really loved this project so much, and it's been a roller coaster ride thus far. Through price manipulation, well attacks, treasurers being outed as former con men essentially, to Danny wanting to leave the project. And we're at a point, right, where there's a lot of proposals coming up in the discourse, a lot of proposals coming up to kind of reshape Time Wonderland. And one of those proposals is the rage quit option, right? That just got posted today. Now, what that means is essentially it's going to give people a way to exit the project at a certain backing price. Now, the backing price that they said is basically $38,000, which for those of you guys like myself that accumulated most of our time during a dip, during a price point that's far beneath that $38,000, is an opportunity to come out with some gains, right? Now, the thing that's interesting about that proposal is that backing price comes directly from the Treasury. And this is what makes me incredibly sad, because one of the reasons why we love this project is, not only we're the leader, it's very charismatic and some of the most forward-thinking people in DeFi space. The project has at the height $1 billion in its treasury, right? $1 billion, guys, in its treasury. And if most people choose this rage quit option, which it's looking like it's going to be the case, because right now it's at about 90% or 96%. That treasury is going to be drained because that $38,000 backing price is coming directly from the Treasury. And initially when this proposal was being kicked around, I said, no, I'm not going to hit the rage quit option, just because, I'm a Danny Maxey, that's the leader of the project, and I'm a believer in the project. But if you're seeing that the Treasury is going to get drained completely, then, there's no reason for us to be here.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the huge props that Time still had going for them with all of this controversy going on, was the fact that their dry paper, their vault was $1 billion, which would allow them to do some of the things that they talked about, like accumulating some companies and investing in some crypto startups, which would be perfect during a potential bear season, because you would be able to get great values on projects. So then, when the next high season came in, the next high tides come in, you would able to benefit on a super 100x crazy number level, right? But yeah, if the vault is gonna be, if there's a run at the vault, that's very problematic, because it's not really going to allow for this team to do what they wanted to do. Yeah, right? And to say that they can play the whole DeFi game of, moving this to that and stake, like it's just gonna make it tough. It's gonna be tough to do in a bear season, right? So
and to a lesser degree, so that's number one. To a lesser degree, right now, a lot of the just the energy has been taken out of the room. You can tell, so Danny has not been on Twitter, right? Because he's gotten so much heat and so much negativity on that space. He spent a lot of times on Discord. but you can just tell from the way he's communicating with people, he doesn't really want to be here anymore.
Even
He's tried to
Discord,
leave
right?
the
Yeah.
project a couple times. There's been ways that he tried to kind of just exit or rope this project in with some of his other projects. And to be honest with you, I don't even blame the guy, because the amount of hate that the brother gets is just, in my opinion, just ridiculous, especially when nothing fundamentally had changed from the project. And this is just literally, when you say FUD, there's mistakes made 1000%. But anytime you run a business, or anytime you run a startup, for those people that have ever started a startup or have worked at a startup,
business,
right? There's mistakes that are made.
Absolutely.
Always. This always happens. And, I'm really disappointed that in our community that we couldn't figure out ways to get past the FUD and get past this. Yeah. So what my hopes are, future, because I'm the eternal optimist. I believe in the future. I believe in great builders. I believe in Danny. I even believe in Sifu. Sifu, even though he had a horrible past,
the guy can build.
The guy can invest money in the crypto space, and that's for sure. So what my hope is that if the community votes to on mass at mass to, or at scale I should say, to rage quit, and the treasury drains, right? So the treasury completely drains, and everybody, Time Wonderland is no more. I hope something else is built by Danny or Sifu out of the ashes of Time Wonderland. And I hope we can go bigger, faster, stronger in the next iteration of whatever Time Wonderland or whatever ends up being built on Time Wonderland is.
I mean, this is the entrepreneur's journey, guys. For you and you fellow entrepreneurs out there, this is the life cycle. Some businesses, it doesn't work out as you always plan, but you take that knowledge, and hopefully, I think all of those individuals, all parties, including investors like yourself, right? We're all taking this knowledge in, and we're going to just only grow from it and take that wealth of knowledge and move on to the next projects. We're optimists over here. We're radicals over here. Still bullish in the space. It sucks, but it's part of the game, right? And if you know that these type of things are part of the game, you see them through and you keep moving. But definitely, it sucks because there was a lot of FUD, a lot of hate, and that's just kind of it sucks because that's just a lot of whale attacks. These whales, man,
it's ridiculous.
Greedy ones, man, not real builders. But it's
and what I would add to that, and why I will always support Daniele, and why I will support this team and this community. This is not a rug. This is not a slow rug, right? How many people would have just folded their hands and said, I'm done with this project. I'm moving on to number one. The rage, they didn't have to work hard to give the rage quit option.
To give people options out. Like, are you kidding?
And those of us who have principles, or I should say those of us that have systems in place to buy dips, like ourselves and what we teach here at Radical Investors, we got in a majority of our bags at the dip, right? Yeah. So the rage quit option coming out at $38,000, we're actually coming out with a significant profit. But those people that bought it at the top end of the market, I completely understand where they're coming from. I completely understand how they can be pissed off at this type of situation. No, it's to those people, I would say in the crypto space, right? How many projects still try to return some of your capital once the momentum has lost, right? If you look at crypto in general, usually when the momentum and the energy from a project is gone, usually it's gone and you never see any of your money back. It's 100% loss. Yeah. So if you're getting 40% of your initial capital back, if you're getting 60%, it's still something, right? And in this crypto space, you still can invest that 40 or 30% wisely and still come all the way back. So don't hold your head down if you bought at the top end of the market.
Don't go on to social media and just complain about it.
And don't be mad if you're like us and we're super invested in this community and we feel like this is a transformative community. If the project ends, right, and everyone rage quits, there will be something that's built on top of this. The community, the energy is something special, and we will not let that go away. There's other people in the community that are building ancillary projects. Seafood actually has his own coin, his own DAO type situation that he's building. So there will be other projects that we will bring to you here at Radical Investors. The movement of occupying DeFi is not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere, and we will be with you guys along this journey. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, happy hunting. We'll catch you on the next one.
Peace.